Acho que vai ser uma luta muito boa. O adversário é um atleta muito bom. Só que eu vim aqui para ser o número 1. E quero mostrar isso pro mundo, é meu sonho, é minha vida. E eu vou dar meu máximo lá em cima. Só saio de lá se for morto.
It's crazy and wild, but it doesn't. I'm not worried about that. Keep the pressure up. Confront him in every way. Let him, if he hits 1,000 times, his hits doesn't make any damage. He's just gonna get tired and then he's gonna slow down. So I just have to keep my chin down and my guard tight.
Vou enxergar qualquer golpe que ele tentar fazer. Se ele tentar me golpear em pé, eu vou enxergar. Se ele tentar me dar uma queda, eu vou enxergar. Se ele tentar alguma finalização, eu vou enxergar. Eu estou preparado para isso. E não tem surpresa para mim ali no ringue.
The Brazilian Wolverine, Luiz Azeredo's 29, 5'8", 159 pounds, 2-2 in Pride. Joachim Hellboy Hansen's 26, 5'9", 154 pounds, 2-1 in Pride. Trig, this matchup, huge implications in the lightweight division. And again, ample proof that the best lightweights in the world are right here in Pride Bushido.
Both these guys, amazing strikers, got great head kicks, great knees. This is going to be a battle for the ages.
Both of them involved in the memorable Bushido, the tournament. Azeredo knocked out Naoyuki Kotani in only 11 seconds before being bested by Takanori Gomi in a very entertaining matchup. Azeredo had given Gomi a good test in their first meeting at Bushido 7 before being brutally knocked out there. Hansen, of course, one of only 2 people to beat Takanori Gomi. And right away, a flying knee from Azeredo, and he begins to unload. And we didn't anticipate a filling out process in this one.
No, not at all. That's the cool thing with the lightweights, with the welterweights. It really is not much of a filling out process. They step right into it, go right after it.
Hansen defeated Eve Edwards via split decision in the first round of the Bushido tournament, and then was vanquished by Ayato Maha Sakurai. Both fights, again, going the distance. Edwards and Hansen, a split decision for Hansen. Nice tie clinch here by Azeredo, always in motion.
Good defense by Hansen. If you see him, he gets caught on the inside a little bit. He uses forearms as blocking powers as well. When he's late. Great punch. Wow.
Azeredo bringing it to Joachim Hansen, going for the single leg. Good balance here exhibited by Hansen, but tenacious. Azeredo gets the takedown.
And that's the key from, coming from a wrestling background. I know when I tell you this, I'm pretty positive I have a pretty good control over this, that when you want to get a takedown, you have to continually move once you get that leg. That's what happened there. That's why Joachim is on the bottom now.
Azeredo, a black belt in Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Hansen very adroit from the bottom. In fact, he's got some great kicks, as we're seeing, the up kicks, and a great striker from the bottom.
Yeah, he's actually had a couple of damaging blows. He's done to a lot of his opponents from the bottom position, which you really don't expect. Getting a reset here, having to bring it back to the center when they think they're about to get too close to the ropes. Want to bring it back to the center, start up in the same position.
Hansen's been training and grappling for 8 years, in MMA for 5. Participated in the 2003 Abu Dhabi Submissions Tournament. It's a BJJ brown belt. But again, also very proficient in the stand-up, although right now working from Hansen's guard is Azeredo, doing a good job here, picking him up and slamming him down.
Great job. A lot of explosion. Uses hips perfectly. Hansen's covering up nicely.
Azeredo from the vaunted Shooter Box Academy again. Very, just like a Wolverine. Hence the nickname. Very tenacious, just straight ahead. Oh, and he gets caught by Hansen's left hand, and he's in trouble.
Great job. Excellent work by Azeredo. Go ahead and tie up. Luis is trying to Hansen up to keep him getting ahead.
going for the armbar here now. Although he's continuously peppered with those left hands from Hansen, reminiscent of what happened against Takanori Gomi in their first fight. He stunned Gomi, but then was knocked to the ground with that vicious left hook, and Hansen did the same here.
Doing a great job. Hansen is incredible. Always throwing punches and bunches. You can see he's always keeping the pressure on. Azeredo not getting any chance to set himself up for any kind of submission. Just always having to worry about getting hit.
Although Azeredo right now is given the opportunity to try to regain his faculties after being rocked with that vicious strike from Hansen. Hansen doing a great job of posturing up. There's some hammer fist from the bottom by Azeredo.
Hansen's incredible. Just sat there, drops his forehead, takes those punches full in the forehead without even a hesitation. Just look at the face. Look at his face. He's determined. He's trying to not only trying to beat this guy, physically he's trying to beat him mentally by looking at him and taking everything he has and dishing it right back.
When's the last time you saw a slugfest materialize on the ground?
I mean, this is incredible. Both these guys know to hit from all positions. It's just amazing to see how these athletes are going after it.
Hansen doing a good job of slipping that attempt to neutralize his head, and comes back with a knee strike and just raining down the blows now. Up kick from Azeredo. Nice pass there by Hansen. Got his back now.
Oh, good. Oh, great job by Luis. Get his hips up. Make a good exchange position here.
Looking for the backdoor escape here. In fact, he's going to turn it into a top position here. As Hansen now back on the bottom, looking for the Kimura.
He's got the arm. Lost the hip position though, as Luis came around.
What is the key in getting the Kimura from that position, Frank? What do you have to do there?
You need to have half guard or full guard to try to go for the sweep from there as well. But once the top guy gets both of his legs past, the Kimura is gone. You can't finish that shoulder lock, as it were, in that position. Hansen did a great job going to it, but then immediately Luis got his legs out, so it was ill-effective.
Azeredo in Hansen's half guard. Staying busy, however, and again, you see Hansen strike from the bottom. Now, the spider guard there. There's the beautiful. What a sequence there. An elevator sweep into an armbar. What another tremendous fight, and we knew it would be just this.
Man, it's amazing. See, Luis is doing a great job of using his striking to set him up to get into his takedowns.
And looking for that elevator sweep again is Hansen from the bottom. Maybe explain the elevator sweep. There's a jumping kick from Azeredo, holding on to the top ropes, coming down with a series of lefts and rights.
Great job passing through.
Holding the ropes again. Hansen, he's going to shoot a card here. Indeed, a timeout being called. And while we have this timeout, Frank, again, we talked about the elevator sweep. What exactly is an elevator sweep?
What he tries to control your opponent's hands by grabbing under his wrist. We see Luis getting the yellow card here, which also constitutes 10% of his purse. As we said earlier, you take both your legs in the elevator sweep, you try to basically flip the man over the top of your head and exchange positions with him. Where you're on the bottom, you throw him over the top of your head, you roll up on top of him, you end up on top in a full mount.
A tremendous display here, good sportsmanship as well. As they touch gloves, Azeredo has received one yellow card again in Bushido. In Pride, 3 yellow cards are disqualified, but in Bushido, again, for stalling, there's the green card, and you can be issued as many as the ref feels is necessary. I don't think they're going to receive any green cards in this fight. No stalling whatsoever.
No, we're not going to see much of a law in action. We haven't seen a law in action this entire night.
We've just gone past the halfway point of round number 1. Azeredo of the Shooter Box Academy, Hansen representing Team Scandinavia, 2 of the very best lightweights in the world, showcasing their ample skills here at Bushido 10. Nice left hand by Hansen.
You can tell both these guys are starting to tire out a little bit. We see that now we're starting to see a little back off a little bit. That we're not seeing as many punching as we saw at the beginning.
But as you mentioned in the opening, Frank, conditioning, one of the big keys for the Shooter Box Academy, and a nice low kick there delivered by Azeredo.
He was doing a really, really good job of always stepping forward like he is. And Azeredo keep him off balance by prepping little kicks, prepping little jabs, always keep him off balance.
And you know, when you see Azeredo strike, he's actually looking at his opponent, looking at the target. We see some people in MMA, they close their eyes, they raise their chin, but Azeredo's got some precise striking capabilities.
Exactly. Eyes are open, chin is down. He's doing a nice job. It's just a testament to the training over there at the Shooter Box. But he's not doing a bad job himself.
I was just going to say, we're seeing 2 very good strikers here in the lightweight division.
And this is incredible. Nice body shot. Oh, 3, 4, 5 unanswered punches and a kick.
Nice knee up the middle there. Half-tie clinch by Azeredo trying to neutralize Hansen's arms. They're just unloading the leather. We didn't expect anything less when this matchup was announced. Luis Azeredo and Joachim Hansen. The common denominator is Takanori Gomi, who is reigning supreme over the lightweight division. But you know both of these fighters would like another crack at him. Hansen!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wow. Incredible.
That is the second time in Pride we've seen Hansen stop his opponent in his tracks. In fact, in his debut, he scored the knockout over Masakazu Imanari with just that kind of strike. 118 knockout recorded here by Joachim Hansen. 7 minutes, 9 seconds via TKO. He records a big win over Luis Azeredo.
Azeredo had his hands down when he bent over and dropped his chin down. His chin came out, caught a knee right to the face. Whenever you drop your hands, you got a great striker like Joachim Hansen on top, you've got to keep your hands up at all times. He dropped his hands just that one time. Hands come down. This is earlier in the fight. It was a great job by Azeredo to get back in there and tie it up and keep things going. Great body kick right here. Right there, dropped his hands, took a knee right to the face. That's it.
And Luis Azeredo joins a list that includes Masakazu Imanari and Cal Uno, all victims of that devastating knee strike courtesy of Joachim Hellboy Hansen.
日本の格闘技のファンの皆さん、
You give me power. Thank you.
皆さんが私に力を与えてくれました。ありがとう。
Congratulations, great fight, non-stop from the first bell.
Thank you. It was very hard. I was starting to get a little tired in the end, and when I got them with that knee, I thought I had them in the first couple of minutes when I knocked him down, and again got into his guard and started pounding. But he was very strong, and he grabbed my wrists. So, but he was tough. Yeah.
How much damage did you take?
I took a lot in this fight. Yeah, I felt I was rocked a couple of times.
You got gassed a little bit too, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys were going so hard.
Yeah. I was starting to. So I tried at the end, just before the knee, I tried to just come down a little bit and aim at the hits. Yeah.
Let's talk about when he was hitting you from the bottom and he was hitting in your forehead. You were just taking him and giving him this look.
Yeah. He thinks he's crazy. I'll show him crazy.
Did you not feel that?
Of course, but you know, it's just like
psychology,
yeah,
right?
Game, you know, and he tries to do the eye thing to me, eyeball me. So I took back there. Yeah.
I'm sure this is an easy question to answer. Your next opponent, you'd like it to be?
Gumi, I think. Yeah. Have to train hard. He's good. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.